Welcome to biology, my dear student. Today is our 15th class and we are learning chapter 7, evolution. So my dear student, already we have learned some of the important topic related to evolution. So we came to know about how origin of life, then we have seen that evidence for evolution, then we have learned about adaptive radiation. All right, so today let us learn some more information regarding evolution, and today we will learn mainly about organic evolution. So when we say organic evolution, already in our previous lecture we have came to know about some of the topic related to organic evolution. So organic evolution, when we will say, when organism are involved. Okay, so organic means what? A substance which contain carbon are known as organic. So carbon containing substance, so we organism are carbon containing, we can say. Okay, so organic evolution, whenever you will hear, it is mainly about the biological evolution in biology. Okay, so my dear student, today we will learn about theories of organic evolution. So some of the theories related to organic evolution that support organic evolution, they talk about organic evolution. Okay, so my dear student, theories of organic evolution, and today we will learn about one of the most important theory of organic evolution, that is Lamarckism. Okay, so Lamarckism is an important theory. So my dear student, you have heard about the Lamarck, yes or no? In first year already we have came to know about Lamarck. So Jean Baptiste Lamarck is also an important biologist. Why? Because Jean Baptiste Lamarck is the person who introduced for the first time the term biology. Okay, so this thing we have learned in our first year, right? So Jean Baptiste Lamarck is a biologist who for the first time introduced the term biology. Clear? So my dear student, here when we say Lamarckism, so this is after the name of Lamarck. So my dear student, Lamarck, that is the period 1744 to 1829, was one of the most brilliant stars on the horizon of the history of evolution. So Lamarck is considered as one of the most brilliant star on the horizon of the history of evolution. So Lamarck's contribution to the history of evolution is remarkable. Okay, so his period is 1744 to 1829. Clear? So my dear student, he was the first naturalist to put forward a general theory of evolution in his famous book. So he was the first naturalist. Okay, so naturalist, whom you will consider naturalist? A person who study nature. Okay, so he put forward a general theory of evolution in his famous book, that is Philosophic Zoology, published in 1809. So 1809 that book was published, and in that book he forwarded a general theory of evolution. So his evolutionary theory may be summarized in the form of the following laws. So my dear student, his evolutionary theory may be summarized in the form of following laws. So now let us know that what Lamarck have forwarded a general theory of evolution. So in his theory of evolution, what he have told and what are the different laws he have forwarded. Okay, so what is the name of the book that Lamarck have written? That is Philosophic Zoology. Clear? And it is published in 1809. So my dear student, first law, it tells that the internal forces of life tend to increase the size of an organism. So first law that Lamarck have forwarded is that the internal forces of life. Okay, so internal forces means we can say forces indirectly tends to energy. So we can say that internal energy of life tend to increase the size of an organism. So already in some of our chapter in class 11 we have learned that how growth take place in an organism. So similarly it is related to it. So he has said that internal forces of life, that is internal forces means inside the body of an organism. Okay, some internal forces are there which tend to increase the size of an organism, and that internal forces help to increase the size of an organism. Okay, it was a law forwarded by whom? Lamarck. Understood? Then the second law is the necessity in animals to produce new structures. Okay, so my dear student, the necessity in animals to produce new structures. So Lamarck said that so these things are related to evolution. Okay, so in animals, so Lamarck he said that in animals, if necessity is there, then some of the structure will be newly formed. Okay, some new formed structure you will find in organism if necessity is there. Clear? So if some necessity is there that there should be there, then you'll find that on due of time that part slowly and slowly it develops. Clear? So it is the law that is forwarded by whom? Lamarck. So the necessity in animals to produce new structure. Then my dear student, the third law is the effect of use and disuse. So Lamarck said that if some of the organ in an organism it is used maximum, then you will find that it is been formed in that way. For example, you have seen a giraffe. Okay, so in Lamarck theory you will find that giraffe is an example that is very popular example. You will find that. So at first what happened, there were enormous grass on the grassland. So giraffe at that time their neck were not so much of height as today we see. So at that time grass were available. So what happened, they depend on that grass, and slowly when the grassland and greenery were just becoming less, they try to focus on the tree. So when they try to eat the leaves of the tree, what happened, slowly what happened, their necks became up to that size. So it shows that if one part is used again and again, then what happened, it has an effect. Okay, it has a result that it will formed in that way. Another is disuse, and Lamarck also state that if some organ or some part of an organism is not used, then it may disappear also. Okay, such an example you may see in snakes. So snakes, what happen, they are limbless. You will find that snake don't have any limbs, and now they are showing creeping. So what happen, it is said that in snakes what happen, limbs were there but they have never or they have left to use that limbs. So slowly and slowly due to the evolutionary time, what happened, these limbs slowly disappeared. Okay, so these are the statement that is forwarded by Lamarck. Then my dear student, Lamarck, the fourth law is inheritance of acquired character. So Lamarck stated that some of the characters are acquired by organism from their ancestor to adjust in the environment. To show adaptation, what happened, organism acquire some of the character from their parents. Okay, so that they may adjust in the environments. So these are the four laws that are forwarded by Lamarck, and this is known as Lamarckism. So this theory is known as Lamarckism. So I hope that you have understood what is Lamarckism. So Lamarck, the first law said that the internal forces of life tend to increase the size of an organism. The second law is the necessity in animals to produce new structure. The third law is the effect of use and disuse. Now fourth is inheritance of acquired character. Okay, so inheritance of acquired characters. So these are the 4 statements forwarded by Lamarck, and this 4 statement is the theory of Lamarck. Okay, so whenever if you are asked to state the theory of Lamarck or Lamarckism, then you have to state these statements. Okay, my dear student, I hope that you have understood the Lamarckism or the theory of Lamarck. So with this, today we end here. Thank you and have a good day.